Rangers avoid the sweep. This is the roundup. What is going on, Ranger fans, and welcome to the Texas Rangers Roundup. If it's a little loud, I apologize. I'm recording on some different equipment and messing around with Restream. So maybe we'll start doing videos, put them up on YouTube. That's pretty much only have YouTube and I have X. That's it. So, but all right, let's jump into it. I suppose Rangers head up to Chicago, take on those Cubs, and tough sledding. Like, it's cold, right? I mean, it was chilly up there. It was like in the 30s for 2 games and I think 40s on last night. But you know, Rangers is struggling. I mean, they're just struggling. And game 1 was pretty bad. Pretty pretty bad. Rangers get shut out 7-0. They put together 3 hits. 3 hits. I feel like Harry Doyle from Major League. But he says one GD hit. Anyways, 3 hits, no runs. There's no errors for them. Cubs put up 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Still gets the win. He's 3-1 with a 4.76 ERA. Eovaldi gets the loss. He's now 1-1 with a 2.29 ERA. Your players of the game, yeah, they're all Cubs. Do we even want to talk about it? Still is your MLB vote. I don't know why that's tough today. Bush went 2 for 3, triple, double, hit by a pitch, RBI, and a run. Suzuki, 2 for 3, walk, RBI, run, stolen base. Usually I would just fly through this. I don't even care. Like, who cares? Who wants to talk about it? But I guess we're talking about it. Obviously dominating the runs and hits department. No home runs this game. Yeah, no dingers. Crazy, huh? Cubs had 13 total bases, Rangers 3. Cubs ran on the Rangers 5 times, 5 stolen bases, none for the Rangers. Cubs left 7 on versus the Rangers 4. That's a good thing, I guess. Positive. Less guys left on base. And again, no errors. So yeah, they just what are you gonna say about this one? It sucked. It really did suck. Cubs put up 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 4 in the sixth. And that was it. Nothing doing. Total domination, you know. Evaldi didn't look terrible, but it is what it is. I didn't even want to look at the box score. I don't. Do we even care? We care at this point? Anyways, moving on. Oh, buddy. Game 2. Another chilly one, but not as cold as the Monday night game. So, yeah, Monday night. Yeah. Tuesday. Not as cold. Correct. Rangers fall. It was kind of it was back and forth game. It was entertaining to watch. Okay. Rangers put up 6 runs on 12 hits, committed 3 errors. Poor fielding. Oh, buddy. Was it Tavares in center field? Just kind of going back to catch. Rough stuff. 6 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors. Cubs, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Hodge gets the win. He's 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA. Martin gets the loss. Martin. I don't know. I don't see the little thing next to his name, and I'm struggling. Late night last night for strikeout beer. So that's our main show, mainstream, main podcast, whatever you want to call it. And we just stayed up a little too late. 0-1 with that loss, 0.00 ERA. Yeah, you had some flares in this one. I mean, Rangers, Josh Young was back. He's one of your top performers. Swanson got the MLB player of the game vote, went 2 for 4, a homer, 4 RBIs, 2 runs, a stolen base. Young, 3 for 4, had a triple, double, RBI, and a run. Suzuki again, the third top performer, 3 for 4, walk, 2 RBIs, and a run. Um, you know, Rangers jumped on the board in the second inning, but you know me, I show Wyatt Langford homers. So this is what it sounded like. This is the top of the third. Fly ball to left center field. Let's see how loud it's going to be. I hope it's not too loud.
1-1
right,
to
not
Wyatt,
terrible,
who
I
struck
guess.
out in the first inning.
Yeah.
And that ball swung on. That's belted deep out to left. And that one is gone. Langford into the bleachers and left.
Knocked
and
over
he's
his
tied
microphone.
This game at 3. So that's a big...
He can hear it was because they didn't have like the bleachers mic'd up. It was it was them up in the booth. So, but yeah, Langford hits a dinger there. They score again in the 7th. They put up 2 more. So Rangers scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th. But the Cubs, they scored 3 in the second, 3 in the 5th. Like I said, this is a pretty close game. And then the bottom of the 8th, it blew like wide open. And they just go to pound town. Lots of hits. I think that's where the errors actually occurred too. But yeah, they gave up 4. If I'm not mistaken, the 4 runs are all unearned. if I'm not mistaken. So Rangers fall. Cubs put up double digits on them. And let's just say this: the Rangers still haven't hit double digit runs yet, right? I mean, we're going to talk about their batting average, which stinks as a team. They have no business being in the position they're at with just terrible hitting, but the pitching's there. Anyways, moving on. Let's get out of Chicago and not get swept. Apparently, everybody was on board. Rangers win 6-2. They put up 6 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Malley gets the win. He's 2-0 with a 1.32 ERA. Imanaga is 2-1. He gets the loss. 2.70 ERA. Rangers come out of the gate hot. Corey Seager homers. Gets this thing popping real quick. And when the Rangers score first, they generally win. Score 1 in the first, 4 in the fifth, 1 in the seventh. That'll do it. Cubs put up 1 in the fourth and 1 in the bottom of the ninth, which I tell you, when they scored that 1 in the bottom of the ninth, like, oh, buddy, here we go. No. All right, here's Corey Seager's homer.
Well, 1 out, and here is Seager. Here's a 3-1, and that's blasted out to left field. Happ ranging over. He's back near the wall. That's gone.
It got over the wall.
Solo shot for Seager
in left
Second
field.
home run.
So he goes opposite field. Just got a hold of it. Got up in, I guess, that jet stream a little bit, carried the ball a little bit. You would have thought it was going to be a pop fly, and it just kind of kept going, kept traveling, and first row in left field there. So anyway, they got out of Chicago without getting swept, right? And that's the biggest takeaway. Those first 2 games, the first game was so just demoralizing, and then the second one, you put up a little bit of fight, but third one, sticks came alive. Pitching was there. I mean, Malley's been pitching great. So I mean, him and Eovaldi, you had Leiter. We talked about him. He's on the IL with the blister. But man, the pitching's there, I think. I really do. If you don't think so, I don't know what to tell you, because the hitting's not there. We'll take a look at some rankings here in a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at so you have a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday game. They're all up in Seattle. I don't know why I'd said they're all up in Seattle. It's not like you would go somewhere else. Anyways, an 8:40 pitch on Friday. DeGrom, it's DeGrom day, folks. It's righty versus righty. DeGrom versus Bryce Miller. DeGrom still 0. He's 0-0, 3.38 ERA with 9 strikeouts. Bryce Miller is 0-2, 5.73 ERA and 8 strikeouts. And you got Rocker hitting the bump. Another righty versus righty. Rocker versus Wu. Kamara is he's 0 for 1, 7.88 ERA. It's coming down, though. It's coming down. Its last outing was it's superb. I thought it was phenomenal. And then Wu is 1-0, 3.75 ERA with 11 strikeouts. And then Saturday games at 8:40. So both the Friday and Saturday games are 8:40. And then Sunday you get the afternoon. It's a 3:10 start, so not bad. Like that time. Eovaldi versus Gilbert. Righty versus righty again. Eovaldi's 1-1, 2.29 ERA with 21 strikeouts. Gilbert is 0-1 with a 2.55 ERA, 25 strikeouts. So that's going to be a tough game for the Rangers. Should be low scoring. Both these pitchers are really good. I kind of expect tomorrow's game to get a little out of hand, but nothing too crazy. But Saturday could be blown wide open. I don't know. I just feel like Saturday could be just, I don't know, a boat race, if you want to call it that. And we're not going to win boat races. Let's be honest. Rangers are just not great at pitching or at hitting right now. But you know what? Let's flip over to the standings, because with heading to Seattle, we got a little divisional matchup here. Rangers are 9-4 right now, atop of the AL West, 1 game up on the Angels. 7-3 in their last 10. They're on a 1-game winning streak, obviously. Runs scored 45, runs against 53, -8 on the differential. They're 6-1 at home, 3-3 on the road. They're 1-2 versus teams over 500. Now, the Mariners are in the cellar. Well, they're tied with the Athletics. They're 5-8, 385 win percentage. They're 4 games back on the Rangers. The last 10, 4-6. They're currently on a 1-game winning streak. They run scored 44, runs against 59, -15 on that run. Runs for, runs against differential. 5-5 at home. It's a good thing for the Rangers. 0-3 away. Okay. 1-5 against teams above 500. So that's also a plus for the Rangers. So a sweep I don't think is going to be possible, but I'd take a win. How about that? I don't know how I feel about this matchup. Obviously, come on, we're 4 games up on the Mariners. Why not? I just don't see a problem here, but I just don't feel a sweep either. I don't feel a sweep coming. And talk about hitting just a little bit. These are team stats. Langford is and he's leading the team with 4 home runs. Leads the team. Jonah Heim leads the team in the RBIs with 7. Langford has 4. I don't know if I said that. 4 home runs for Langford. Heim time 7 RBIs. Burgers at 6 along with Langford. But average the hitting right now. Langford's at 244. Seager's at 220. Adolis is 190. Simeon's at 122. Burgers at 119. This is just not going to get it done. Let's be completely honest. That's not going to get it done. The only thing holding it together is Eovaldi's at a 2.29 ERA. Mally's a 1.32. You know, Leiter was at 0.9, 0.9 until he get that blister. DeGrom at 3.38. So pitching is, I mean, they're doing their job. Let's be honest. They are. Right now, due to the recent bump, the Rangers are not in last place. They're in 11th in the American League when it comes to hitting. They have a 207 average right now, which is 1 point behind the Astros. They're at 208. The cellar is just ugly. The Mariners, 200. White Sox, 202. Minnesota Twins, 203. Guardians, 204. And then there's the Rangers, right above or above them. It's ugly. And it seems to be, I don't know, these numbers just seem rather low. Yankees are leading the American League with 265. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. It just seems like everything's really low this year. Not a lot of runs being scored in some cases. What game were we watching last night? It was the Rockies and whoever. Because right now we're completely, me and Alan are betting on or against the White Sox and against the Rockies every single day. And then all of a sudden they put up like 10 runs. I can't remember if they were playing the Guardians. Might have been the Guardians. But anyways, yeah, just not doing great in the hitting department. You go to pitching though. I mean, guess what? I don't want to see strikeouts. Who wants to see strikeouts? Anyways, the Rangers are at no. Show me American League. Hold on, folks. There we go. Right now, they're in the 7th overall, and when it comes to pitching, no, that's not. Why do you give me the whip and why do you give me the average? I'm asking for the ERA. Give me the ERA. They're 4th. Sorry, folks. 3.47 as a team. So that's what I was looking for. I don't know what the deal is, man. Sometimes I just click all willy nilly. So that's what's keeping the Rangers in most of these games, obviously. The hitting will show up sporadically. It seems like it's just kind of hit or miss. I don't know. That shutout game just got me bothered. I mean, they did put up 6 on Tuesday, put up 6 on Wednesday. That'll win you a lot of ball games, 6 runs. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Injury update, not great. Nothing too crazy, but Wyatt Langford strained his right oblique on April 9th yesterday. He's on the 10-day IL, expected to return April 18th. Here's his status. Langford was removed from Tuesday's game after his 4th at bat, though he said he felt something in his side during the team's off day on Thursday. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just another injury. No big deal. No big deal. Leiter still he's supposed to return mid-April, which we're getting close to mid-April. And then Cody Bradford, he's got a left elbow sprain, 15-day IL, expected to return. Yeah, he actually got transferred. Yeah, he got transferred to the 60-day IL on April 8th. So 2 days ago, he got transferred to the 60-day IL. Supposed to return to late May or early June. Shut down from throwing for at least 4 weeks. There you go. And then yeah, John Gray still on the 60. Late June for him. Spores summer 2025 with the shoulder issue. He had the surgery. But yeah, there you go. There's your updates. Oh, buddy. So Rangers again, they go up to Seattle. They're going to take on the Mariners for 3 games, and then they're back home to host the Angels, which will be good. Hopefully, they can put some space between. Obviously, they want to put as much room space as they can between divisional rivals, things like that, like Seattle, right? Keep them in the cellar. But the Angels been playing good ball. They're what did I say? They were a half game back. Half game? Yeah, 1 full game now. Yeah. So just put some space. Just keep stuffing them down as far as you can. Rangers are still first place in the American League. That's good, right? Everybody excited? Everybody feeling good? I remember last year I was like, it's just April. It's just April. And then it was like, well, it's just May. Don't worry. And then, oh God, it just kind of fell apart. But feeling pretty good about it. I'll tell you one thing. I love the Ranger Sports Network. I love the Victory Plus app. Been watching a lot of Stars, obviously, all season long. But then, they had the deal. I think it was $100, and you get like 2 free tickets to a Rangers game. and you can watch the games from there. And I like the broadcast, the personalities, the pregame show, the postgame show. Just been really enjoying that content. And they have shorts and other things on there, so really big fan of it. But that's gonna do it. Let me get this thing cranked back up. If this is too loud, I'm sorry. I'll listen to it. Obviously, I'm gonna post this, but to keep up with this show, follow me on X and subscribe on YouTube. That's where all the shorts and stuff like that. Little bobbleheads reacting to dingers and great plays. But let's get out of here. Let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Thanks for listening to the Roundup.